and I want to welcome you to another edition of How to Solo Over blank blank blank. Basically, where I bring you a new backing track every day or every weekday and show you how to jam on it using different pentatonic scales, or how I'd approach it using the Pentatonic Way system that I kind of come up with. Before we get started, I'd like to invite you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And while I'm at it, I want to welcome all the new subscribers I have coming over from GuitarMadeEasy.com, which is another awesome YouTube channel. You should check it out if you haven't. Very excited to be partnering with Justin over there to bring his viewers and subscribers some lessons on pentatonic scales over the next couple weeks. And that guy's awesome. He's been so great to work with and just a good friend. So I appreciate that. And welcome here. Hope you like it, and tell other people about it too. Let them know about the site. And also, I want to let you know about the Pentatonic Way. It's my site where I put together more detailed sort of lessons on this sort of thing, soloing with the pentatonic scale, which I believe is really the only scale you need. You know, the 80-20 rule. Everything, 80% of what you're going to play is with the pentatonic scale. The other 20% is the awesome, all the other stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, check it out, the Pentatonic Way over there. It's like no other guitar lessons you ever seen. I can pretty much guarantee that. So that's what I'm aiming for anyway. I want you to have something special over there. All right, this great track we have today is from Chuss Music, CHUSSS Music. Was recommended by one of my subscribers, actually, Edgar Swiss, who actually, despite his name being Swiss, hails from, drawing a blank. I'll remember it after. I was just thinking it. I'll remember. It's in Brazil. I keep wanting to say Boca Raton, but that's not in Brazil. Anyway, let's check out this track. It's very cool. It's like, they call it a funky, groovy blues backing track. But I think it's really cool because it has a lot of ninth chords, and I want to show you how to use pentatonic scales over ninth chords. So yeah, here are our chords. I'm just going to pause it here real quick so we can take a look. So we got E minor 9. So you could play that like this. Add that 9 there. Right? And do that for 4 bars, and then you have A minor 9. Now you can do that a couple different ways. You could add the 9 there on the bottom string, or you could, add it right here. That adds a sort of haunting sound to it. Right? Pretty cool. And then you have a C13. You could do this. Wait, is that C13? Yeah. Nope, that's a B13. Basically do a 7th chord, dominant 7, and then add a 13 or a 6th on top. And then you have a B7 sharp 9, which you can also think of as like that Jimi Hendrix chord. That's your sharp 9 chord. You can just bring it down here to the 2nd fret. And yeah, those are all the chords we're going to be using in this jam. I'm going to try to just jam on it at first, just using straight up pentatonics, like on the E minor. I'll use this, the 4th shape based on the 7th fret, right? Because there's your root note, that's your E. So on the 7th fret on the A string. All right, I'll use that over all the E minor 9s. And then on the A minor 9th, we're going to use this shape, the 2nd shape. And that's going to start on the 8th fret, because we're typical A minor pentatonic, that 1st shape, the 2nd note is here. So that's where we're going to start our 2nd shape. All right, Buenos Aires, that's where he's from. Isn't that weird how that happens? I'm thinking of something else, and then I'm like, bing! All right. Anyway, back to the lesson. For the E, we go back to the E minor pentatonic. Now, for the C13, I could play C minor pentatonic, but I like to use the minor pentatonic, dominant pentatonic scales. So I will use this shape of the dominant pentatonic scale, and we're going to start that right on the 8th fret there on the C. So that's going to go like this. That's going to be 8, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 7, 9, 8, 11, 8, 10. That goes by pretty quickly, so we won't be able to mess around with that too much in this. And then for the B7 sharp 9, I think the easiest and most common way to do it is just to play minor pentatonic over that, because your sharp 9 can be thought of as a minor third, you know, so that's why that'll work. So we're going to base that first shape on the 7th fret. All right, cool. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to demonstrate that, and then I'm going to show you how to play over these 9th chords in a way by using a different shape of the pentatonic over each one. And it sounds pretty awesome. So, all right, let's check this out. Whoops. Oh. All right, cool. Now I want to show you something a little more unusual. Like you can tell, that sounds good. It goes right with the chords. Oh, let's go back to here where the chords are. All right, that was my mic. So let me just show you a cool trick. All right. On the E minor 9, we were playing this shape. Now, if we try to take a look at where the thirds are, the minor thirds, you have your root and you have your minor third. That's what makes it sound minor-ish, you know? Like if we did a major third, da-da, sounds very heroic and positive, right? So it's the minor third that gives it its sound. Now what we're going to do is replace the minor third with the 2nd or the 9th. What a 9th is really, if you think of an octave, say we have E, right, F sharp, G sharp, well, E, F sharp, G, because we're in minor, right? A, B, that's your 5th. Then you have your 6th, which is C, and then you have your 7th, which is the alphabet. Throws me off every time. D, right? And then you would have E. So now we're up to 8. Where are my hands? All right, we're up to 8. And then we go one more. That's 9. So that's your F again. So we went all the way through the octave, and now we're on the 9th one, which is F. So it's really the second note of the scale, but they call it the 9th because it's, I don't know, it's past the octave. But you could also play this F too, F sharp. All right? So that's just a way to refer to it as a tension. They call it 9th. So we have this shape, but look what happens when I play this shape instead. I'll switch it. All those thirds move down. So now we're playing the seconds, right? So in this case, we'd be playing the shape that would be traditionally thought of as B minor, right? But here, we're playing the second instead of the third. All right, cool. So that means that if you play the 5th shape of the pentatonic of whatever chord you're in, like in E, the 5th is the B. So if we play B minor pentatonic over E minor 9, we're going to get a cool, sounding scale that gets rid of the third and replaces it with the 9. So in that logic, for the A minor 9, what will we play? Right? I'm not going to answer right away. I'll wait. What are we going to play? Oh, wait, I can't hear you. Never mind. So we have A, B, C, sharp. Well, in this case, C, because it's minor. D, and then E. So E minor. So if you play E minor pentatonic over A minor 9, you're going to get that cool sound too, where it's just replacing that third with the 9. So I'm going to jam on that, and you can hear the difference. It's going to sound like it fits better with the chords, I think. Can you hear the difference? All right, cool. So you can do some cool things because of the way that these lay out, right? I'll show you on the E. See how those move like that? Well, you can bend, like, well, so, bend or do both. So you bend into the minor third. You can mess around with that and come up with some cool sort of sounding things, Something like that. I don't know. So yeah, that's the idea. If you were going to do that up here at the 12th fret and you wanted to use those alternate scales, like you would play this at the 12th fret and that would be your E minor, right? But you could play this instead, right? Yeah. And that would be, like based on the 12th fret, that would be your B minor. You get that note back there over the E, and that's going to sound like E minor ninth, or E ninth, but it has that flat 7, so you still get that minor tonality built in. There's the minor 7. Cool. Then over A you're going to play E minor, right? So you would just play that shape. Now when you get to the B minor, you can just play this shape again, right? This is your B minor anyway. And for the C, you'd play this shape here, that one. So that's going to be on the 12th fret. That's your dominant, your C dominant. All right? And yeah, then just experiment with it. Have fun, jam on it. You have 2 spots there you can do it. So let me show you how that would sound up there. I kind of did a little bit of it just now. I like to move around. If I get stuck in one area, I get a little bored. Oh. So that's the idea. May sound unusual at first. Oh, I like that guitar. It's got like a funky thing going on this line. Yeah, he's using the ninth in it. So, I should mention this is my lunchtime. My lunchtime is over. But that's all right. I'll be back here tomorrow, and I hope you got something out of this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.